And so begins another morning on the Drearathon into the belly of the beast. Just hope the beast won't be too grumpy when I arrive late in its belly. We are motorbikes in. Roger, Mission Control, we are bus lane, motorbikes go. Tell you what, if you want to just hang out in the middle of the road, it's cool with me, absolutely fine by me. No trouble whatsoever. Always good to practice an emergency stop, love. That's what I say. Keep it sharp. Use it or lose it. Bloody hell, people, stop breaking the law! Ed bloody Sheeran. Nice trousers. I think the Green Goblin wants his costume back. Oh, look at that! A bit more rain. Cool. Do love a bit of rain. Really makes everything so much more enjoyable. Thankfully, I'm nearly bloody there though. Just stab me in the face with your umbrella then, why not? I'm sure he just wiped his windows very aggressively at me. It's not very nice, is it? And here you see the difference between Hamburg and London is that the robots still come and use public transport, even when it's raining. It's hilarious that the stations are always empty in Hamburg once it starts to rain. Get me out of this bloody rain, please. Mr. Faffington was saying yesterday about how his S1000 has traction control and it has a setting called rain mode, and on the first day that he had the bike it rained a bit, so he stuck it on rain mode, went out for a bomb around and got a straight stretch of road, rinsed the throttle and the traction control gauge went whoop, complete power shutdown, and the bike just did absolutely nothing. Like, no, none of it, not having anything. No power for you, sunshine. No power for you because it appears that you're trying to ride your bike through an ice hockey match. Anyway, see you later on when hopefully it's a little bit drier. What a view. What a view. This is a fine city, isn't it? You know what's coming, don't you? Complete lack of a rev bomb, that's what. I couldn't. This is Russell Square, for those who give a shit. 2, 1, green light, go. So we've actually been really lucky with the weather today, because it has been absolutely tonking it down with moisture all day long. From about 5 seconds before I arrived at work to about half an hour ago. Now the sun's popped out with some blue sky. Very happy about that. Also extremely happy to report that I've had the first tweet. Andy Singh received his stickers this morning. So cheers for that, Andy. Glad to see you got them. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I've received a couple more people happy with receiving their AndyManCam stickers. If you haven't got yours already, check the links underneath. And that's the last I'll mention in this video, I promise. I don't know if this is a motorbike's bus lane or not. Never bloody sure. So confusing with bus lanes. Some of them are bike friendly, some of them just aren't. And it's really bloody annoying. I don't understand why there isn't a blanket policy of London allows you to use bus lanes or London does not allow you to use bus lanes. I don't get the whole some are okay, some are not. But just the right over there, that's Regent's Park. It was actually my favourite park when I lived in London. I would say we'd ride in and have a look, but I've cocked up here because I can't turn right. Oh well. So unoptimistic was my predictions for the weather this evening that I didn't bother even putting the dark visor back on until 5 minutes ago. But I kind of had to switch it because a mistake I keep making lately. I did it when I had a flip down sun visor thing in the helmet, and I do it now that I've got the dark visor. But I forget to take sunglasses anywhere with me. Come to England, I didn't bring any sunglasses, so without the dark visor on, I'm completely blinded. It's a right pain in the arse. Look at that. You're the 5-0's like going plain clothes, innit? You get me? Look at that. What's it do with the camera on his head? I had a bike a lot like that for my first CBT number. Mine was a KH100. Absolutely hated that bike. It was smelly. It was slow. But it did get me around. Rode that bad boy from Ramsgate in Kent all the way up to Cambridge to take my full license test. And I'm thankful to say I didn't have to ride it back. My dad lent me his Yamaha XS400 for the journey back. That was a noisy bastard. That's a noisy sod. I wonder who that was. The camera on his head, dark visor, normally means only one thing. Motovlogger! Look at the speed he was doing. I think he was more of a slow tow vlogger. Oh, sometimes I'm just so funny. Look at that. If Lammy or Manimal had a car. Incidentally, I was invited by the Team Motovlog UK chaps, hello chaps, to do their monthly podcast with Lammy, Isle of Wight and Manimal. You noticed, thanks mate. But sadly, the day that they wanted to do the podcast was the day I was travelling to England to be here right now. So, unfortunately, I had to say no. But hoping to get involved with that in the next month or two. Ironically, they ended up postponing that podcast for technical reasons, but power of hindsight, eh? Oh my god! I was going to refuel at this Tesco's. It's bloody gone! That's a bit of a wound. I hope I've got enough to get to the Shell garage. But that's a pleasure to commute on. An anti-filterer. Oh, there we go. Fuel light just flashed. Well, this bike doesn't have a fuel light, it just flashes fuel at you. There's no room for interpretation. The longer you leave it, the more annoying it gets, to the point where you can't see anything except that you need fuel. It's just reminded me, I'm going to visit my younger brother. And a while ago I went to look after his dog while he was away on holiday. And this dog was then the most excitable and without really any kind of inaccuracy, the stupidest dog I've ever known. We took it out for a walk and it was so excitable at the sight of other people in this field that it jumped in the air, twisted round a full 360 degrees, wrapping the lead around its neck while simultaneously shitting and spraying it across the field, which obviously I had to clear up. It was an impressive feat. The jump, twist, hang shit. I've never seen anything like it since. Nor do I really want to. I can't ever unsee that. This is the dog which they hilariously named Dave. What they didn't realise at the time was their next door neighbour was called Dave. So every time they were in the garden shouting at Dave, "Come here Dave, sit Dave, don't do that Dave, don't shag the cat Dave," the neighbour was getting a little bit paranoid. So nice to have the sun on my face after 3 days of moist misery. It's alright love, I saw you, don't worry. It's alright love, don't worry about it. I saw you coming tonight. I'm filtering, filtering, filtering along. I'm filtering, filtering. This is my filtering song. Kept lovely Rambunctious' filtering song performed by Dean Martin there for your auditory enjoyment. Now here's the bit I've been looking forward to. Filtering guilt-free past a police car. Or not if this chap has his way. All right, mate. To the petrol station. Slot in here. Slippity-doo-dah, slippity-ay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. I'm in a very Dean Martin mood today. Reset. 336.6 kilometres out of 16.17 litres. Which gives me a fuel economy of miles per gallon. Quite interested to see how that comes out on Saturday on the ride-out day without so much inner city traffic nonsense. For now,